We have breaking news as the Cleveland Cavaliers have finally made a signing. This one being a slight heist from teams that had a lot of interest towards their player. The Cavs pull off a heist and get him for a vet minimum deal, as a lot of teams were interested in this player, trying to get him for cheap. But he goes into his former team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, as the Cavs have finally made a signing other than Sam Merrill. It's a new player. Well, new in recent memory. This guy played for the Cavs in the LeBron era, of course. And now he's finally coming back to Cleveland, as this is their first official new signing of the offseason. It's Larry Nance Jr. Let's talk about Larry Nance Jr., what he did for the Cavaliers, what he's going to do for the Cavaliers, what he did for the Hawks last season, his health issues, if he has any, and what kind of role I think he could bring to the Cavaliers. But first of all, so happy the Cavs made a signing today. This is my second video of the day, so that's why you should go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because Cavs news comes out just like this. We talk about, we give our opinions, but we talk about official reports all day, every day. Here at Cavs Digest, you do not miss a thing. So that's why you should hit the subscribe button, because you're going to get everything related to the Cavaliers in this quick of a manner. Because that's what me and my co-host Billy is here to do. But we're actually adding someone new to Cavs Digest, so I hope you guys get to see videos from them soon. That's all I'm going to say. Someone else is coming to join Cavs Digest, and we're so excited to continue building the community here and, of course, the creators now. But let's talk about it. Larry Nance Jr. signed with the Cavaliers. I don't have the money here because it's a vet minimum deal. That's what the Cavs are able to offer anyone when they are in the second apron. When it comes to new players, you're able to offer your players whatever you can, except like whatever money you have. But for Larry Nance Jr., since he is not returning, they have to offer him vet minimum only, and they got him for a vet minimum. And that is why this is a slight heist, because I know a lot of teams are interested in him. I promise you. I'm not trying to get you to just click here and say, oh, it's a heist. Well, it kind of is, because this was a guy that was being looked at by a lot of teams. And I saw a lot of fans, specifically Warriors fans, actually very, very upset that they didn't get Larry Nance, especially with them losing Kevon Looney in the offseason. So to the Pelicans, they're in desperate need of a backup guy. And this is an athletic player, someone who is going to bring pure athleticism and physicality to the team, and a lot of heart. This guy actually has a lot of passion, a lot of emotion in a positive way that will help Cleveland. I feel like he's a good leader. I feel like this guy brings a lot of physicality. He's a solid defender. But one thing that he improved on that I love is the fit for running 5 outs with him and Mobley, because this guy improved on his three-point shot a lot. But let's dive into his stats and talk about him. 44% from 3, just under 45%. Oh my goodness. Talk about that, guys. That's elite. That is elite. As a pure catch and shoot guy, yes, he is able to stretch the floor. He's a 2-point maker normally, but this guy has elevated his 3-point jump shot as he's gotten older. He's 6'8", he's 32 years old, averaged 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, half a block, and just under a steal. This guy is going to be a great pickup for the Cavaliers. Just looking at the backup help, I mean, this guy averages more than Sam Merrill does at points. Of course, that's the only thing that matters, but just kind of comparing value or equal value, although I assume Sam Merrill is going to get a higher role. But Larry Nance Jr., we now have a backup power forward, a consistent backup power forward. Now all the Cavs need to do is go ahead and get a vet minimum center, and then we're locked in. Now Larry Nance is likely to get some center minutes. Maybe pair him and Mobley in some lineups. And Mobley, who worked on his jumper a lot when you need a 5-out, when guys are giving you the 5-out, maybe you can take out Jarrett Allen, put Mobley at the center, and rock with Larry Nance at the 4, because this guy improved his jump shot a lot, and I can assume that he's going to be ready to catch and shoot. With the way Kenny Atkinson improved Evan Mobley's 3-point shooting, I could see him doing the same. I could see him utilizing Larry Nance in the same way that he utilizes Evan Mobley from the perimeter. So I'm super excited to see what Larry Nance does from the 3-point line. Now let's continue to talk about Nance, of course. As I said, it's not just me that thinks this. This is what Evan Siddery on X said. He's a verified analyst for the NBA. Larry Nance Jr. is receiving plenty of early free agent interest from contending teams on the veterans minimum market. Nance has developed into a legitimate 3-point shooter, hitting 44.7% this season. Add in his two-way versatility, and Nance can help any team's front court. So, I told you, this was a high-valued second apron player. This was one of those guys where all the teams in second apron are like, wow, athletic guy, can stretch the floor now, and he plays defense. He can play, he's super athletic, so he can play defense from the perimeter and down. He's not, of course, an elite rim protector. He's not elite at forcing turnovers or anything, but he can play defense, and that's the biggest thing. I love seeing Larry Nance return. When he was on the Cavs, he was averaging around 10 there as well. When he was on the Cavs before he left, of course. He was a part of the DeJounte Murray trade from the Pelicans and the Hawks. That's how he is now. He just finished with Atlanta. So that is how he ended up in Atlanta. But I'm love to see a guy that is a veteran, 32-year-old veteran, Larry Nance Jr., who averaged the stats that he averaged get picked up for a vet minimum for the Cavs, and what I would say is a heist because of the fact that he went to the Cavs. Basically, like, not a steal based on like we just got like an elite guy for a vet minimum. We got a good player on a vet minimum deal that a lot of teams were looking at. That shows you that Larry Nance loves Cleveland and Cleveland's ready to win. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. They should be. Although there is a little bit of a love. There is a little bit of Larry Nance love in Atlanta as well. I know that their fans kind of showed interest, but I mean, you see people. Some of these Cavs fans, he's going to be fun to watch. Cavs only getting better. LOL. I think there might be something cooking with the Cavs. Like another vet minimum center, which will fill out the biggest need I think right now. I think you might want to add one scorer, maybe a vet minimum center, and then you have what I would say is the perfect free agency for the Cavs based on the scenarios that they're in with the second apron. Because legitimately, I don't think the core four is going to leave, and I'm going to talk about that in a different video. But that's a different conversation about the core four. But as of this very second, as we speak right now, Larry Nance Jr. is going to be a Cavalier. Of course, as I said, familiar face. This guy was on the Cavs. Was a good player. Better than he is now, of course, because he was younger. He was also less injured. He has battled some injuries recently, which I know that's a big red flag for a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys probably just went and just got a little upset. But it's a lot easier for guys to get injured when they're playing a higher role. Larry Nance is not going to play as much as a big role in Cleveland as he will on other worse teams. Atlanta was kind of so with him. I feel like Cleveland has a perfect spot for him. It's going to be like, the 10th guy on the bench, 9th guy on the bench. Is a lob threat. That's good. He's super athletic, can dunk. You can put him in the pick and roll situations. But because if you look again at his developed 3-point shot, 44.7% from three is great. And I'm very, very happy to see that he improved that. Another report, Adam Wells from Bleacher Report says Nance has historically been effective from 2-point range, but his success with the Cavs suggests a new element to his game. His last 2 seasons with Cleveland were the only times he made at least 35% of his attempts behind the arc before the 2023-24 campaign, where he shot 41.5 on just 1.1 attempts per contest. The Cavaliers will be asking on getting the best version of Nance. As long as the coaching staff knows how to proper use of his size and shooting ability, this has the potential to be a solid buy low move because he can provide valuable minutes off the bench, from Adam Wells from Bleacher Report. People are loving this deal, guys, and I'm so here for it. The biggest thing is I think that this is the Cavs. The Cavs have been active. They got Lonzo. They got Sam Merrill. Of course, I would say when healthy, Lonzo might be better than Ty Jerome, but that's like a weird hypothetical. But that's not really the conversation here. Of course, we want to talk about Larry Nance Jr., Cavs legend Larry Nance Jr. I mean, this is a great signing. I'm really happy that the Cavs are ready to sign some free agents with their vet minimum offers. I'm assuming that they go out and get a center here sooner or later. I'm not quite sure what's happening. As of right now, it doesn't seem like anything's happening too much. Just had to look to make sure if I'm recording this video and then have to hop on and make another one because I'm so ready to share all the free agency news with you guys. And that is why you guys should join us here at Cavs Digest. I appreciate you guys all for joining me for this one. Larry Nance comes to Cleveland. A lot of the Warriors fans are devastated right now because they can't get anyone with their vet minimum deals right now, but the Cavs just did. Shout out Larry Nance. Thank you, Larry Nance, for coming back to Cleveland. I hope you guys like this signing. I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Let me know what you guys think about Larry Nance Jr. and what the Cavs free agency is doing right now. Of course, we know that a lot of people are saying they got worse with Jerome being gone and Merrill getting paid more than Jerome. But as of right now, I can realistically see the Cavs making one more signing with their vet minimum offer, maybe one more trade with a guy like Dean Wade, maybe. I don't know. But I think that there's a lot of potential with the Cavs here, and I'm so excited to see what happens. I'm so excited for you guys to join me. So, of course, thank you. I'm Matt Palangi. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a good one.